Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications because this story explains how a British prince quietly lost everything after his name appeared in the Epstein Files. Prince Andrew was once one of the most senior members of the British royal family, the son of Queen Elizabeth II and a man who, at least in theory, stood in the line of succession to the British throne. Today he no longer performs royal duties, no longer holds military titles, and no longer represents the crown in any official capacity. His disappearance from royal life was not sudden or accidental, but the result of his long and controversial association with the late financier and convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Recently released documents from the United States Department of Justice have once again placed Prince Andrew at the center of the Epstein scandal, renewing public outrage and political pressure. These files include unexplained photographs and email exchanges that suggest Andrew maintained contact with Epstein even after Epstein had pleaded guilty to soliciting a minor for prostitution. In the emails, Epstein invited Andrew to dinner with a female friend in London, and Andrew replied that he would be happy to see her and requested her contact details. Epstein later described the woman as a 26-year-old Russian who was intelligent, attractive, and trustworthy, adding that she already had Andrew's email address. In later messages, Andrew proposed meeting in London and suggested dining inside Buckingham Palace, emphasizing the privacy the location would provide, while Epstein responded that they would need some private time. These exchanges directly contradict Andrew's repeated public claim that he cut ties with Epstein in 2010. For years, Prince Andrew denied all allegations against him and insisted he never witnessed or suspected any of Epstein's criminal behavior. In 2019, he gave a widely criticized interview to the BBC in an attempt to defend himself, but the interview backfired badly and further damaged his public image. Viewers and commentators alike accused him of showing a lack of empathy toward Epstein's victims and failing to provide credible explanations. The consequences were severe. Andrew was removed from public royal duties, and in 2022 he reached a financial settlement with Virginia Giuffre, one of Epstein's accusers, who alleged she was trafficked to him while underage. Although the settlement included no admission of guilt, it marked the end of his public role. Shortly afterward, Queen Elizabeth II stripped him of his military titles and royal patronages and barred him from using the title His Royal Highness for official purposes. From that moment on, Prince Andrew became known simply as Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, a private citizen with no official standing. Today, following the latest Department of Justice disclosures, calls are growing for him to cooperate with U.S. authorities and testify before Congress about his relationship with Epstein, while British leaders continue to stress that the victims must remain the priority. Legally, the documents do not directly accuse him of a crime, but politically and morally the damage remains profound.
لن
Although
يبقى
Prince
له
Andrew
أي وسام
technically
أو
remains in
لقب
the line
فخري
of succession,
وسيعرف
his
الآن
position is distant, public opinion is overwhelmingly hostile, and the monarchy itself considers him a liability it cannot afford. This is no longer a story about royal privilege alone, but about how power, secrecy, and association can bring down even the most protected figures. If you want deeper analysis and future updates on this case, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video and share it, because the Epstein story is far from finished.